අයිබෝන් අරවින්ද ද සිල්වා කියන්නේ ශ්‍රී ලංකාවෙන් බිහි වූ විශිෂ්ටතම පිතිකරුවා කිව්වොත් ඔයාගේ අදහස මොකක්ද? ඉතින් අරවින්ද කියන්නේ තීරණාත්මකම තරඟවලදී එහෙම නැත්නම් අවශ්‍යම මොහොතේ තමාගේ පිත්ත ක්‍රියාත්මක කර ශ්‍රී ලංකාවට විජයග්‍රහණ රැගෙන ආ ක්‍රීඩකයෙක්. උදාහරණයක් ලෙස 1996 ලෝක කුසලාන අවසාන පූර්ව තරඟය අවසාන මහා තරඟය අරවින්දගේ පිතිහරඹය ඔබට කිසිදා අමතක නොවන ලෙස දියත් කළ තරඟ ලෙස සිහිපත් කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඉතින් 1996 ලෝක කුසලාන අවසාන මහා තරඟයෙන් පසු 1996 සිංහ ශූරතා තරඟාවලියේදී අරවින්ද නැවත වරක් කැංගරුවන්ට රිදෙන්නම ගහපු තරඟයක් ගැන තොරතුරු අද අපි අරගෙන එනවා. ඉතින් වීඩියෝ එක අවසන් වන තුරුම නරඹලා අරවින්දගේ පිති ආරම්භය ගැන ඔබේ අදහසත් කමෙන්ට් කරන්න කියලා ආදරයෙන් මතක් කරනවා. 1996 අගෝස්තු 30 සිංහ ශූරතා තරඟාවලියේ දෙවන තරඟය.
For this big match, the Sri Lankans are playing against the Australians, and I can tell you that today is a pretty warm day.
No doubt about the fact, Tony, the pitch has been playing a little slow. But
කාසිය වාසිය දිනාගත් කැංගරු නායක ඉයන් හීලි මුලින් පන්දුවට පහර දෙන්න තීරණය කළා.
ready to roll, John? Yeah.
We'll have a bat here. Please.
Ian, it's a pretty big game and you're cup champions. How difficult is it to keep coming up with good performances?
It's very hard, but boys are very keen and they have been playing very well. The last game was a very good game, so hope that they will come out and give 100.
කැංගරුවන් වෙනුවෙන් මාක් වෝ, මයිකල් ස්ලේටර්, ස්ටුවර්ට් ලෝ, රිකි පොන්ටිං, ස්ටීව් වෝ, මයිකල් බෙවන් ආදී ප්‍රබල පිතිකරුවන් රාශියක් ක්‍රීඩා කළා. ඒ වගේම ග්ලෙන් මැග්‍රාත්, ඩෙමියන් ෆ්ලෙමින්, ජේසන් ගිලෙප්සි වැනි ප්‍රබල වේග පන්දියවන්නන් ඕස්ට්‍රේලියා කණ්ඩායම ශක්තිමත් කළා. ශ්‍රී ලංකාව වෙනුවෙන් ජයසූරිය කළු විතරණ අරවින්ද අර්ජුන හෂාන් රොෂාන් ගුරුසිංහ චන්දන ධර්මසේන ඇතුළු ප්‍රබල පිතිකරණ ලැයිස්තුවකින් සමන්විත වුණ අතර වේග පන්දියවන්නෙක් ලෙස එදින චමින්ද වාස් පමණක් ක්‍රීඩා කිරීමත් විශේෂත්වයක් වුණා.
Jayasuriya with Kalu Watharana, Guru Singha, and then Aravinda De Silva, Arjuna Ranatunga, Hashan Tilakaratna, Roshan Mahanama, and of course Kumara Dharamasima, the off spinner. Vas bowled well in the first match, and the leg spinner Chandana coming in there with Muralidharan as well. So lots of bat.
ඕස්ට්‍රේලියා ඉනිම ආරම්භ කරමින් මාක් වෝ සහ මයිකල් ස්ලේටර් පිටියට පිවිසියා.
To all the viewers watching this telecast, this should be a needle match.
Mark Waugh has decided to attack him, and that has cleared the rope. Colombo. That's nice placement from Michael Slater.
උපුල් චන්දනගේ වේගවත් පන්දියවීම හමුවේ මයිකල් ස්ලේටර් දුවද්දී දැවී ගියා.
It's going to be close. And umpire Mitchley has called for the replay. The Sri Lankans seem to be fairly confident that they've got the run out.
An excellent piece of fielding this by Chandana, and Michael Slater might well find himself short of his ground. Running in quickly in one action, throwing, and a good take by Kalu Vitharana. And taking the bails off, and Slater might just not have made his ground. Yes, he will have to go, so Australia have lost their first wicket.
What the result is with that roar, the crowd, and he got that century as an opening batsman. No ball called by umpire Bucknor. Law off the mark very confidently. Lovely shot. It's going to fall just short of the boundary rope. Only just.
Making the bowler think here, Mark Waugh, 2 paces down the track, marked straight away and is looking in good touch.
Oh, excellent placement. That'll go all the way to the boundary. Lovely shot.
This again is gloriously timed by Mark Waugh.
In excess of 250. The Sri Lankans have gone into this game pinning their hopes on spin, and there's Mark Waugh playing some great shots, full of grace, and can be really daunting when he really gets going.
Superior run rate. That's well driven again into the gap, and it's running away to the fence for 4. Once again, a lovely drive, superb timing, and what's more, and perhaps the most important aspect of that shot was the placement.
A leg spinner, Upul Chandana.
Got that one away. This could be out. Is it going to go wide of the fieldsman? Yes.
මාක් වෝ සහ ස්ටුවර්ට් ලෝ යම් සම්බන්ධතාවයක් ගොඩ නැගුවත් හෂාන් තිලකරත්නගේ සුපිරි පන්දු රැකීම හමුවේ ස්ටුවර්ට් ලෝ දැවී ගියා.
Well, that short, he's got him. He's pulled it straight to short mid-wicket. That's a big wicket for the Sri Lankans. Tilakaratne, the man there at short mid-wicket. It was definitely there for the pull. Stuart Law onto the back foot, really wound up, but he didn't really middle it. I think he was trying to get it over the head of Tilakaratne.
That's the type of fielding that Sri Lanka has been coming up during these last few games, and Tilakaratne just clinging on to that one. Hit very firmly by Stuart Law. Rather short delivery, but what a great catch. Australian batsman Michael Bevan.
In Colombo, this is the wicket again. Short delivery, very well taken by Tilakaratne. He'd be very happy with that. Masida, I think his smile is...
ඉන් පසු පිටියට පිවිසි එවකට සිටි සුපිරිම පිතිකරුවෙකු මයිකල් බෙවන් සහ මාක්කෝ ඕස්ට්‍රේලියා ඉනිම ගොඩ නගමින් සිටියා.
The slip fieldsman there, it's gone all the way to the boundary.
That's a bonus for Australia, and
that's nice timing as well. He really does time the ball beautifully. Once he gets into position, it's gone all the way for 4. That was really an effortless back foot shot. The ball was a little bit short. He simply leant back and caressed it through the gap a bit on.
There you are, see Dharmasena just dropping it short, but Bevan perfectly played right into the gap between mid-on and the bowler. Excellent placement.
He's had a go at that one, and that's gone for 4 as well. Down the wicket, blasted him back down the ground and into the fence for 4. So Bevan...
Bucknor has to move very quickly. That's beautifully timed. It's 89 for 2. Mark Waugh played a magnificent sweep shot. Hit it pretty well, in fact so well. Umpire Bucknor had to take evasive action. Not bad. Guru Singha is a deep point, and that's 50 to Mark Waugh.
Very well played, Mark. 54 balls with 7 fours. He's in.
නමුත් සනත් ජයසූරියගේ පන්දුවක් හමුවේ ලකුණු 50ක් ලබාගෙන සිටි මාක් වෝ දැවී ගියා.
Has taken a wicket. He's got rid of Mark Waugh, so he's not just a danger with the bat.
Yeah, it's Mark was not pitched to the pitch of the ball, and I think he played too early. And I think it was a clever bowling from Jayasuriya. He's not only a great batsman, but a very useful spinner. And 9.
Oh, has he got him? Just short. Once again, Jayasuriya going for that one, and you can see him spin around there and said to the umpire, no, I didn't quite get it.
Steve Waugh on that occasion playing a little too early, and the ball not quite carrying to Jayasuriya.
In the half volley here, you can see it was nudged back in the air. He seemed a little slow in coming forward. Eventually he did come, but it bounced a long way in front of him. You can see there that he was grimacing as he died.
The left hand in the case of a right hand batsman. So he went about that in rather unorthodox fashion.
That's Bevan's half century.
මුරලිගේ සුපිරි පන්දු යැවීම හමුවේ ස්ටීව් වෝටද ක්‍රීඩාගාරයට යාමට සිදු වුණා.
And he's gone. Clean bowl. So Muralidharan has struck a good blow for Sri Lanka.
That is indeed a great blow for Sri Lanka. Steve Waugh confined to singles, rather frustrated, going for the big one. All mid-wickets hitting right across the line. A lot of turn for Muralidharan and knocking his middle stump.
One not out. And that's a good save. Chaminda Bass keeping Sri Lanka's record intact. They haven't conceded a boundary for 14 overs.
නැවත වරක් ක්‍රියාත්මක වුණ උපුල් චන්දන හිස රදයක් වෙමින් සිටි මයිකල් බෙවන් ලකුණු 56කට ක්‍රීඩාගාරයට හරවා යවනු ලැබුවා.
The flag a chance and Chaminda Bass has taken it. So for only the second time in matches against Sri Lanka, they've been able to dismiss Michael Bevan.
Once again, Australia losing a crucial wicket.
Bevan has gone for 56. It's one.
It's getting a little bit of turn on this pitch now.
That's well taken by Kalawitharana. He's asked the question. Ricky Ponting is still stumbling around in the crease.
It's good delivery and sharp turn there for Upul Chandana. We'll have to have a look at the replay on that.
Well-flighted delivery, and he just dragged Ponting out of his crease. There you see the toe come out of the crease and in the air, and the bail, well, the bail's one bail.
සියල්ලන්ම මවිත කළ කළුවිතාරණගේ විශිෂ්ට ස්ටම්ප් කිරීම හමුවේ ඩැරන් ලීමන්ට ක්‍රීඩාගාරයට යාමට සිදු වන අතර එම ස්ටම්ප් කිරීම සියල්ලන්ගේම මුවට සිනාවක්ද රැගෙන ආවා.
Big blow for Australia. Oh, he's taken the bails off, and again they're asking for a replay. Well, he didn't get him last time round, and that was a delayed little number, that one. He looked down at the crease. He obviously wasn't out of his crease. He lifted his foot, then he pulled the bails off. Let's have a look.
I think he's gone, Tony. You'll have to take a look. His leg is inside there, then he just decides to go for a run, and this is where Kalawitharana takes the bails off. No question about that. Lehman will have to go.
Well, he didn't even have the ball in his hand. That is a lucky break for Sri Lanka. It's got him. Yes, he's hit it straight to mid-wicket. Arjuna's taken the catch, and the crowd are out of their seats. They wanted to see the back of Healy. He's gone for a try to chip it over towards mid-wicket to try and get runs down there. But unfortunately, rather like Stuart Law, didn't get over the mid-wicket fieldsman.
Good pressure tactics by the Sri Lankan captain. Men in the circle. Healy trying to heave it over the top. Not quite getting hold of it. And finding the Sri Lankan captain.
78% here. That one's short. That's nicely played. Will that break the deadlock? It probably will get to the fence. No, it won't. They've dragged it back again. That's gone all the way. Well, that's the first boundary for a while. And Mahanama. He's had a go at that one too, and that's going in the same direction. It's going to hit to the fence as well. Will it get there? No, it's well stopped. Brilliantly stopped. And well thrown as well. So who's that down there? Is that Guru Singh? Well, is he putting the diving in these days? Have a look at this. This is Guru Singh at his best. Backhanded as well.
Chandana to continue. Down the track comes Gillespie, misses it, and an easy stumping for Kalawitharana. It's one thing the Australians didn't want, to lose another wicket at this stage, and that's exactly what's happened. Delighted Sri Lankan crowd. Australia losing the 8th wicket, 198 runs on the board.
Moment of indiscretion. There you are. Gillespie going down the wicket, missing completely, and Kalawitharana, smart bit of stumping. Just 6 bowlers. He's got the luxury of having these extra bowlers in the side as all-rounders. Jayasuriya doing so well in the last few overs.
In the air and straight to the man at backward point. Paul Chandana can't be kept out of this game. If he's not bowling, he takes a catch. And another wicket goes, 9 down Australia.
What a fine fielder he's been.
Played away on the onside in the air and over the man at mid-wicket for 6. Just what the Australians wanted at this stage. Terrific heave there by Ricky Ponting.
That's a huge blow by Ricky Ponting, picking Dharmasena. Fairly flat trajectory, but Ponting hitting it right in the meat of the bat and hitting the advertising boards.
Goes down the track, can't get it away. Down the track goes Ponting, unable to beat Jayasuriya, hitting it straight back to him. So that's the end of the Australian.
ඉන් පසු ශ්‍රී ලංකා පන්දියවන්නන් කැංගරු පිතිකරුවන්ට සාර්ථක වීමට කිසිම අවස්ථාවක් ලබා දුන්නේ නැහැ. අවසානයේ ඕස්ට්‍රේලියා ඉනිම කඩුළු 9කට ලකුණු 228ක් ලෙස සීමා කිරීමට ශ්‍රී ලංකා පන්දියවන්නන් සමත් වුණා. උපුල් චන්දන කඩුළු 3ක්ද සනත් ජයසූරිය සහ මුරලිදරන් කඩුළු 2 බැගින්ද දවා ගනු ලැබුවා.
Attack with him, doing a fine job as well, but really the main bowlers who put the brakes on the Australians were Muralitharan, 2 for 41.
8 runs per
ලකුණු 229ක ජයග්‍රාහී ඉලක්කයක් හඹා යාමට සුපුරුදු ආරම්භක පිතිකරු යුගල ජයසූරිය සහ කළුවිතරණ පිටියට පිවිසියා.
an average of 23 and 2,380 runs, 3 centuries, and believe me, they were scored quickly, those runs. Almost dead square down there for the pull shot. This is it. Jayasuriya on strike. Nicely cut away straight away. He plays that shot superbly. Kaluwitharan is on strike, a very similar field. Outside off stump, and he's got that one over the top of the offside. That's the first boundary. That's beautifully played. It was a short delivery. He's not about to play a defensive shot, or not many anyhow. Just lifted that one over the infield. He loves just chipping it over the top.
Yeah, it was a bit more than a chip shot. He smashed it. Not fussed about hitting the ball along the ground, Kaluwitharana. That one probably would have been a wide if he hadn't belted it.
He's whacked that away. That'll go for 4 as well. Oh, that's beautifully timed. Quicker ball again from Law. Swung in a little bit. He got his bat down in a flash. I don't think it was right off the middle of the bat, but it certainly flew to the fence.
This is the problem you face in bowling the medium paces first up.
Jayasuriya once again holding Stuart Law up. Whack again, and that's beaten the mid-off fieldsman all the way for 4 again. That's a beautiful shot. Jayasuriya has flayed him through the offside for 4.
Well, this is just a straight-out magnificent cricket shot. Wonderful timing, and the placement is spot on.
ස්ටීව් වෝගේ සුපිරි පන්දුව කමුවේ කළුවිතරණ ලකුණු 8කට දැවී ගියා.
Jumping in, saying his bit.
Got him! Stephen Waugh has struck. He's got rid of Kaluwitharan. Now that one may just have nipped back a little bit. There may have been a bit of bat in it as well, but they needed a wicket early on, and the Australians, despite conceding quite a few runs early on, have got a breakthrough. Let's have another look at it.
No, just the unplayable ball. That one pitched off stump.
Straight down the ground, beautifully struck. That's going to go all the way down to the fence. What a beautiful shot. Straight down the ground, right off the meat of the bat, effortlessly played. He is some player, this fella. Jayasuriya, once again, is playing beautifully.
Yes, that one was smacked right off the middle of the bat. Really does time the ball pretty well.
That's over the top. That'll run away to the fence as well. shot, that one. It was just a little wide. Guru Singh seems to me at the moment just to need a little bit of width. Well, that'll go down to the fence for 4. Pitched outside leg stump, and Guru Singh managed to get a bit of bat on it, and it's gone whistling away to fine leg. So there's the comparison after 6 overs. Australia 24 for 1. Sri Lanka were 42 for 1.
Their spinners bogged us down in the middle order, and they got wickets, which is not always the case. They just want to tie you down, and we were getting out to them in the World Cup final, and we lost far too many wickets for too few runs. And
He's given Stephen Waugh some hammer here now. Jayasuriya, have a look at that. It's whistled to the fence. In the commentary box now, Robbie Shastri and Ranjit Fernando.
Imran Khan on. This is the first time probably a batsman is been down by the crowd.
Nicked away, 4 runs again. The man at fine leg was up. The moment Steve Waugh drifted towards leg stump. Jayasuriya quick to bounce on it. Now the crowd delighted. The 50 coming up in just 6.2 overs.
So Jayasuriya once again off to a blistering start. Waugh, after his early confrontation with Jayasuriya and Kalwitana, Jayasuriya getting him away.
That was beautifully played. He waited on it and then turned his wrists at the very last minute. And again this time, extra cover for 4 more, so that's 3 in a row. The scoreboard is really ticking along.
This is real village queen stuff. Jayasuriya just going after Waugh. There's nothing very much the Australians can do. Pitch it up to him. Jayasuriya is off over the top. Very short, he's pulling on the leg side, tickling it away on to the fine leg boundary. There you are. Waugh pitching it up. Jayasuriya hoiking it over the infield. The ball racing on this rather slowish outfield to the boundary.
Slow ball picked up nicely and he finds the gap. This could be 4 more. That's the 4th boundary of the over. What an over this has been for the Sri Lankans.
Length right as well.
Smashed away, that's what happens. Little bit of width, and that is a glorious shot. It went flat along the ground, and that's 6 runs over point. What a blow that was. Again, this time gets the Tickish outside edge, and 4 more runs. Frustration written all over the Australians' faces. 7. And this time it's Guru Singh's turn. He doesn't quite get hold of it, but it'll land in no man's land. Wanting a second run, there'll be a run out here for sure. A mix-up between Jayasuriya and Guru Singh, and a direct hit from the boundary. Finds Guru Singh short of his ground, and just what the Australians wanted. Sri Lanka losing the 2nd wicket.
That certainly was a great disappointment for Sri Lanka. There was Guru Singh playing a rather indiscreet shot to a short ball off McGrath. Ball falling.
පන්දුවර 11ක් අවසානයේ ලකුණු 77කට කඩුළු එකක් ලෙස ශ්‍රී ලංකායිනිම ප්‍රබල ස්ථානයක තිබුණත් කිසිවෙකු නොසිතූ ලෙස ශ්‍රී ලංකායිනිමේ කඩුළු 4ක් ලකුණු 5ක් තුල දැවී ගියා.
On the stumps.
Comes the hero of the World Cup final, Arvinder De Silva, at the fall of Asanka Guru Singh's wicket. And this is how he was dismissed. Not quite getting hold of that full shot, but landing short of the fielder at deep fine leg. And Lee Munier coming in, picking up, and a good flat throw hitting the stumps on the field. Guru Singh not even in the frame. What's his approach going to be now? Edged and magnificently taken by Ian Healy. That is a brilliant catch. Jayasuriya going after that one, getting a thickish outside edge, and Ian Healy pulling off an absolute blinder. And this pin drop silence in this crowd.
Absolute silence, and what a glorious catch there by Ian Healy. Jayasuriya, very thick catch, and Healy just flinging himself at that, catching it on his left hand. What a great catch. Certainly will go down as one of the greatest catches.
And a loud shout this time for leg before, and up goes the finger. So the Australians didn't have to wait too long to taste success. Ranatunga departs and suddenly this game changes. Sri Lanka losing their fourth wicket with only 78 runs on the board.
Once again, that time Fleming keeping.
Oh, that's got to be very close. Yes, he's gone. Damien Fleming is just getting enough movement to be disconcerting.
Very good delivery once again from Fleming. He's bowling beautiful outswingers here. And right from the first over from Steve Waugh, the ball is moving around. And all the Sri Lanka.
ඒ අනුව ලකුණු 81කට කඩලු 5ක් ලෙස ශ්‍රී ලංකා ඉනිම ඉතා අසීරු අඩියකට පත් වුණද කිසි දිනක ලෙහෙසියෙන් පරාජය බාර නොගන්නා අරවින්ද ද සිල්වා යෝධ පර්වතයක්සේ නොසැලී සිටිමින් 6 වන කඩුලට රොෂාන් මහනාම සමග විජයග්‍රාහී සම්බන්ධතාවයක් ගොඩනැගුවා.
Silva trying to break the shackles. That wicket of Jayasuriya in particular has slowed things dramatically for Sri Lanka.
This Silva is a very fine player of short bowling. Naga should know that because he must have played against Brook time. And he just bowled it very nicely from off and middle. And if anyone is bowling to the Silva, one has to pitch it up.
So a long bounding run and he gathers himself well. But on that occasion, it was a little short and wide.
Oh, he's gone over the top of it. It's gone all the way to the fence. Well, just for a second, I thought there was a chance that Law would stop that one. That was beautifully driven. Off the edge, that should go for 4 as well. Well, that's gone racing away.
Chalked up points for the player of the series, man of the series. That is the Kia Sportage. Chance at mid-off. Oh, and it's gone straight through Damien Fleming. It's just hit too hard.
Arvinder giving Mark Waugh the charge. And went straight to mid-off and threw him.
No one had slipped. So a long chase for McGrath. He won't get there.
Absolutely delighted. Well played by Arvinder. In fact, getting a thickish outside edge. There's the man at third man is a little squarer. No.
That's a lovely straight drive. Good footwork from Aravinda De Silva.
De Silva was quick to bounce on it. Good use of his feet and smashing it straight past the bowler. 4 runs for the taking. Very good innings this from Arvinder De Silva.
Turning the face of the bat, but lower down against the spinners on these slow tracks. He does it very effectively.
It's 176 and that of the boundary. A lot easier to make things happen when you have Shane Warne in the attack. And that's cleared the road. And this is the pull shot from Aravinda Silva. Very short delivery from Michael Bevan. And it lands just short of the road. So that was 4 to De Silva.
An immaculately played, well-timed shot bringing Mahanama's 50. Very well-deserved 50, given De Silva all the support in this very, very useful partnership for Sri Lanka when Sri Lanka were in a bit of trouble. And Mahanama once again proving that he's been an excellent player down in the middle for Sri Lanka.
කෙසේ නමුත් ලකුණු 50ක් ලබාගත් රොෂාන් මහනාම දවා ගැනීමට ග්ලෙන් මැග්‍රාත් සමත් වුණා.
He's bowled him. He's gone across too far. So Glenn McGrath has got rid of Roshan Mahanama. Occasionally he does do that. Just goes across a bit too far.
Gets
මහානාමගේ දැවී යාමෙන් පසු පිටියට පිවිසි තුන්නිරියව් ක්‍රීඩක උපුල් චන්දන අරවින්ද සමග එක්ව ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායම ජයග්‍රහණය කරා රැගෙන ගියා.
Comes up. So Bevan once again for Santos. That's well played. He's a lovely player with a full shot, Aravinda De Silva. Sri Lanka 207 for 6.
Well, that's well played. Beautiful shot. He's cut that one into the gap on the offside, all the way for 4. That's a magnificent shot. This little fella can play as well.
3 men patrolling that offside close in. Look how he waits on it. And gets the placement absolutely right. Just what Sri Lanka needed at this stage to take the pressure off a boundary. And
Roshan Mahanama either. Oh, he's hit that one. That's gone miles. What a good shot. Just short of the fence, I think it was. A magnificent full shot, way in front of the square. Aravinda is playing a gem of an innings.
well, there are a few players in world cricket who played
81කට කඩලු 5ක් ලෙස තිබූ ශ්‍රී ලංකා ඉනිම අවසානයේ කඩලු 6කට ලකුණු 232ක් ලෙස අවසන් වූ අතර සුපිරි පිතිහරඹයක නිරත වුණ අරවින්ද ද සිල්වා 4 පහරවල් 11ක් සමගින් නොදැවී ලකුණු 83ක් ලබා ගත්තා.
At his best. Absolute elegance. The way the flags are being waved everywhere. They're running up and down in the aisles.
and hammering it through the covers.
Scores are equal, 1 to win. That's it, he's whacked it away. It's racing away to the fence. It's gone for 4. Tremendous innings by Aravinda De Silva. They looked as if they were in all sorts of trouble. Jayasuriya, a quick fire 44. Kalu 8. Guru Singha, a well fought out 16 off 30 balls. Ranatunga, a duck. Tilakaratne 1. And then Mahanama made 50 and 78 balls. Interesting bowling figures. They start.
ජයග්‍රහණයෙන් අනතුරුව අරවින්දගේ සුපිරි පිතිහරඹය ගැන නායක අර්ජුන රණතුංග මෙවැනි අදහසක් ප්‍රකාශ කළා.
Great fighting combination there. They never give up.
I think we have a very strong side. Batting is strong. We played the all-rounder today, so I think it was very handy.
And Mahanama, Roshan Mahanama, he seems to really enjoy playing in the middle order since you've put him down there.
He has been getting a lot of runs and he has been a very useful teammate for us.
And Aravinda, he makes a habit of getting good runs in important matches, doesn't he? Semi-final, the final, and now here today.
He's one of the best players in the world, so he has to do it. He will get some more runs for us.
All right, congratulations on a marvellous victory.
Thank you.
Aravinda, magnificent innings. You really fought hard out there.
Yeah, I think after we lost a couple of wickets earlier on, I just thought that I'll try and bat through the innings. And that's what I wanted to do, and we just wanted one partnership to get up to that score.
As I was saying to Arjuna, you're making a habit of doing it in big matches now. Was there anything that you've changed that's brought that on?
Well, I hope I can do it in every game, but I think I must give the credit to the boys as well. Earlier on, they got off to a good start, and the bowlers bowled very well to keep them down to 228.
Pretty warm out there. How are you feeling? A bit weary?
A bit exhausted, but I'm sure we've got a couple of days to relax, and I hope I'll recover by the next game.
All right, and another good victory over Australia. World Cup final, and now here again. You enjoy playing against Australia?
Well, I always enjoyed playing against Australia, and I really look forward to every competitive game.
All right, great innings and a great victory. Well.
ඉතින් ශ්‍රී ලංකා ක්‍රිකට් වල ස්වර්ණමය යුගයේ සුපිරි තරඟ ගැන තවත් වීඩියෝ එකකින් නැවත හමු වෙනතුරු වව් ට්‍රැක් අපි අදට නවතිනවා. ඔබට සුබ දවසක්.